impossible to meet someone with this name without saying the mean thing.
Yeah,
And I love that.
I'll yeah. And how about you, Maisa? Is it your first time or not?
Hello. No. Good night, guys. No. I am here since last year, and I don't know the end of last year about the December. I come here.
I got it. I got it. I haven't participated so much last month. So, but welcome to this year to the meeting, and we still having people coming. If everybody come, we had like we are full. We have 30 people to come today, and I am just expecting people. I changed your name again, João. Did I put correctly? Is João Paulo? Can you listen me? Oh, your microphone is mute. Oh, and we still having people coming. So everybody, how are you today, tonight? How has been 2020? We are almost in the end of the month, you know, just had started, but is now almost in the end, you know. It's so fast this year, like last year. And how don't have anyone new here, I believe, except Francine. Are you new here?
Sort of. This week, I participated one meeting.
Oh,
So this is my second time here. Yeah, this year is the second time.
welcome again.
Thank you.
So guys, we are gonna talk about, let me post to you here. Ready or not, here we go. Sometimes we are not ready at all, but we have to go, you know? And I wanna know from you, how do you prepare to this? How do you face this, you know? You have to be ready all the time, or when you are not ready, but you must to do. And we have faced this last year. I guess a lot of people, he probably was working at home, and before I had to work in the workplace. So we were not ready, but we had to do this, you know? And I would like that you share this. Oh my, I will send the questions here. Just a second, because the numbers do not came. My God. Can you see the questions? Are without the numbers, but can you see the questions?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
that's good. So guys, is anyone new here that came now? Jackson, are you new? If there,
Hello guys, I'm new. I'm your first time here.
oh, so I will explain what is TNT and how it works. TNT is a community, and where we had a lot of free meetings, are not classes, of some subjects and language. We had, besides English, we had Spanish, German, French, and Italian. And it's for free and always will be. Now we have a limit of 30 people participating in each meeting to be more organized to you guys and not be overwhelmed. To everybody had space to talk. So because of this, we always split you in small rooms with 6 or 5 people to everybody share your thoughts and speak in practice here. You are allowed to commit mistakes. We will not judge you. We are not here to do that. We are here to make a comfortable place to we learn, we lose the fear to speaking in English, because I believe that is the most difficult part, you know, lose this blockade of speaking in English. After this, it's easy, committing mistakes or not. The topic today, Jackson, I don't know if you can see the questions. I'll send again. It's about ready or not, here we go. And I believe, I don't know if you are ready to speak in English with a lot of strangers, but here we go. You have to. Luan, could you? And Luan is here to help me. He's a host too. Tomorrow will be his first meeting. And today is his last day as a trainee. Everybody apply to his meeting tomorrow, please. He will be kind of nervous, but not so much. See you in 40 minutes.
Did you split it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm here. I'm never here.
Yeah.
Don't kick me out.
That's why
I'm here.
that's why I
This means
choose you
I'm
to be
gonna be-
here.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
Wellington, please accept the invitation that are appearing in your screen to you join the room. I don't know if you can see the invitation.
I waiting for, but just not show in my screen.
It's not appearing. Try to send him again, Luan. See if,
Okay, I'll do it.
oh, I guess it's working. So welcome to main room. Duda, it's never here, but today you are. And João Paulo is your first week, but you are here on the main room. Your face will be showed on YouTube to
One
everybody
more
see.
time with my changed name.
Yeah,
I'm gonna work
but
it
it's
out.
okay.
I'm gonna set apart some time to work it out to correct my name.
Okay.
I'm having some troubles of identification.
No problem. But I guess everybody will remember you because of this. So guys, I will start with João Paulo. So we are talking about be ready. What do you do to be ready for opportunities in your life when something pop-ups and you just need to catch it? What do you do to be prepared?
I don't feel very ready to reply to this question. Sorry. No, just kidding. Well,
Yeah, present yourself. Sorry, I forget this. Present yourself, João, and so answer. Sorry.
okay, okay, not a problem. So my name is João Paulo. As Wellington was just saying, this is my very first week, not the very first session, but the first week I'm participating in, I'm joining TNT sessions. I work as a public relations, which means that I work in the corporate communications field. I'm from São Paulo. For the ones who are pretty much like me into the zodiac, I'm an Aquarius. You know, if this adds any extra information to my presentation, for me, yes, it does. And as I am an Aquarius, I'm not into really preparing to things, which means that I generally don't feel very ready for opportunities. I just either accept them or decline them, and it is what it is. That's what Aquarius generally do.
So answering the question. Go on now. I am not aware about zodiac things, you know. I don't know so many things. Just that my sign, Libra, I don't know how to say it in English, speaks too much, and I do this.
Yes.
What do you do to be ready for opportunities?
So as I was saying, I don't feel the necessity to do anything extra for feeling ready to join opportunities. I just either as a traditional Aquarius, I just either accept them or decline them, and that's it.
That's good. Very simple.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Yeah, that is better. And you, Bia, present yourself and answer to us.
Hello, everybody. My name is Ana Beatriz, but of course you can call me Bia. I'm 20. I am a chemistry teacher and a chemistry student, and I am also an artist. I'm an illustrator, and I'm from Rio. And that is it. I'm a Leo. And about a question, yeah, usually I'm not ready for anything, but I am the kind of person that when an opportunity comes to me, I just accept it, and then I after that I start to think, like to overthink that, and usually I think that I'm not ready for this, but I just face it, you know. And during this process, I try to learn something to be ready, you know, during this process of the opportunity, not before.
Yeah, I got it. It's also good. And you, Gustavo, present yourself.
Hello everyone, my name is Gustavo. I live in Goiânia. I am 20 years old and civil engineer student, and I work as an intern. And so the first question is kind of difficult, but I never feel like I never felt ready for something. Just like I start and I face, like for example, my first presentation in English. Oh, I was so afraid, but I did it. I faced this because it's a little bit difficult to be ready for start something new. It's hard, man, but you
Yeah,
have to
really,
face.
really.
But like in my area, civil engineer, in the beginning of my course, I did the import course, like AutoCAD and Revit, and
Mm,
and I started to look for opportunities, but it took a long time to find a job.
yeah, I know, I know. And it was really difficult some years ago. Now it's better. I don't know why, you know. 2020 was such a difficult year, but was pop-upping a lot of intern opportunities on my email last year that I was, my gosh, what is happening? It was supposed to
Yeah,
be the opposite, but okay.
I found the opportunity last year. I guess because of
Yeah,
the pandemic, many opportunities came.
yeah, for sure. And you, Duda, present yourself here on main room.
Hi, main room. I'm finally here. I'm Duda. Now I'm 22 years old. It's difficult for me after a lot of
Yeah.
21 years old. It was my birthday, so I'm a Capricorn, and I don't know. I never said that. I don't know if it's relevant, but I'm a Capricorn.
It
And
is relevant. It is.
okay. hope it's good. I don't know like deeply about Capricorn. but I studied architecture in college. And about the opportunities, yeah, I'm like you guys, like I face it and like to be ready. I'm never ready for it, but it's come. I just try to be like confident. I try to put myself like in a more in a confident way so I can feel okay with the situations because it's scary sometimes. That's it.
Yeah. And at least, but not less, Luan, present yourself and say to us,
You
how
always
did
let
you?
me as the last one. I don't know why you do this to me. So,
It's
guys,
because to you not be nervous, you know?
oh, I see. So, I'm Luan. I'm 19 years old. I'm from Berlin. I'm a chemical engineering student, and I'm Gemini. I don't know if it's correctly in English, and I'll say. And about the question, I think I'm just like you guys because I'm never ready for the opportunity. I just think about it when the opportunity comes to me and I have to face it.
Yeah, so I will keep with you. I am just like you guys. I sometimes try to be ready, you know. When I have something in mind, I try to be ready, but it's really hard to be to everything. We feel like, oh, I am no one. I will not got it. But yeah, when we got it, we just deal with. Okay. And so about the second question, one, did any opportunity suddenly appear to you and you got it? And the opposite, if it happened, if it appeared and you didn't get it.
Yeah, both of them have already happened to me. For an example, my work actually, I work at a laboratory of science mineral characterization, and this opportunity appeared to me suddenly. I didn't expect to work there because I didn't know the teacher who are responsible for it, and her selected me to work there. And there are a lot of students that want to work there, and she knows the other student, but she chose me. I actually today I don't know why,
Because
but
you're good.
because and she chose me, and I just take the opportunity.
Yes. But if she chooses you, it's because you're worth it. You are doing a good job there, I believe. You do not explode the lab yet.
Not yet.
That's something good. And and how about you, Gustavo? Did any opportunity suddenly appear to you and you got it?
Yeah, like the opportunity to speak in and here on Chinchi.
Yeah.
And I was just surfing on Instagram, then I saw Chinchi like free conversation. Oh, it's interesting. I gonna check. Then until today I am here. And it was a great opportunity because I was thinking, oh, I wish I participated in a group of conversation. Then I found TNT. It was
Yeah.
it was
It's
amazing.
internet uh, hearing our thoughts, you know. Google are spying us.
Maybe because I already searched for some websites about this and
Yeah.
then it appear.
To me, think it was almost like for you. I did not discover on internet, but just appeared. I was thinking about it, and my friend just tell me, and I said, yeah, I will go today. And I went to the first meeting because she was there. I was afraid, and after this, I have participated for in such so much meetings that I can not count. You know, I just forget maybe in the first month more than 40 meetings because I was attending to all meetings that I could. Yeah, in the first month, I was like every meeting I was there. Every meeting I was there.
TNT is an addiction.
Yeah, you get addicted so easily. It's worse than any drug, but it's good. And you, João Paulo, did any opportunity suddenly appear to you and you got it, or the opposite?
Well, to be honest, I can't recall an opportunity to do real good things, important, very relevant things that may have appeared perhaps out of the blue without any previous work and the effort. I wish I could have had more opportunities just coming up or popping out, but they just didn't happen without any previous work.
But maybe in the future.
In the future, yes, I'll be
Very
optimistic.
good. Yeah. See. And for you, Bia.
Yeah, for sure. Many actually. TNT was one of them when I wasn't prepared to be a host, but I did. And it was an opportunity that appeared suddenly. I wasn't expecting for that, but yeah, it happened, and now I'm a host here. And the opposite happened. I will give you an example. An English teacher that I had in the school, he invited me to be monitor, an English monitor, but I don't know why I was not feeling good about it. I wasn't feeling ready for this, so I declined it. But
Yeah.
this opportunity was one in like in a million ones that I declined, you know.
Yeah.
Usually
That's
I
good.
just accepted and that's it.
I had something similar to you. Like one professor invited me to work with him as an intern to do structural projects, but I was working in other place and the payment was not worth it, and it's not the area where I want to work, so I declined. He tried like a lot of times after, more 3 times, but I say to him the same. I still working. I can't, you know. And how about you, Duda?
I was thinking about last year, I got an intern job, and it was like, I think everything happens for a reason. Like, the beginning of the year, I was going to travel with my family. Coronavirus didn't exist. I missed the time. Right, but we didn't know it. But before I went traveling, I was gonna be like 1 month not at home. I decided to like send to my mail. I made like my curriculum and I sent to my mail. And when I was traveling, this opportunity just show up like, oh, send the email. Like if I didn't send it myself, my curriculum, I wouldn't have catch this opportunity. And I send it and I got it and I'm still in it till today and it's really good. So it's a
Yeah,
opportunity that just happened and just got it.
yeah, that's something really good, really good. Sometimes it just happen to us, you know. We are not waiting and just happen, and you look like it was such a look. I remember when I did the, I don't know how to say this in English, but concurso in the place that I work now, my teacher just said, it will happen in some months. Why don't you guys do? It's good. It will be the first. So I did. And after I saw, wow, uh, oh my gosh, I forgot the word in English, but I did the minimum necessary. And oh, if it was easy to me, it was easy to everybody, you know. And when the results just released, I saw my name there and I do not believe that I passed it, but okay, let's do it. So, guys, I don't know if you feel this way, but sometimes we can feel depression as consequence to be always ready to everything that will appear in our life. And how do you deal with that? If you feel this, and if you doesn't feel, how can you do this, you know? Because I sometimes, for example, in civil engineering, Gustavo said that he did at first in the course a course about Revit and AutoCAD because it's really necessary. And every day is appearing a lot of softwares that we have to learn. I believe that Duda now knows Photoshop and a lot of things because she had to do 3D model and shows to the client how the house will be like in real. And people want a real big job. And we have to be preparing. And we feel like I am so, I don't got the line that is necessary. What do you do to face this? Who wanna start? Feel free to start.
Who?
Anybody? Can you go on, do that?
Yeah, like for example, as you said, this programs that we have to learn. In my situation, is something that makes me feel a lot of under pressure because like I know how to use them, but seeing a lot of opportunities like, oh, there's an intern job really good, but if you have to know a lot about this thing, and that's something that puts like gives me anxious because I feel like I'm not good enough and I don't know it enough. And I'm always trying to learn everything about all these programs, and I feel like I don't feel it. It's like in my head, I'm not good enough in all of them. So that's something that it's a lot of pressure for me. And I feel like I need to know all of them to be ready for opportunities. And it's not like that, but sometimes in your head you get crazy and think, oh, I'm not good enough. And now I'm good with it, but that's how I feel most of the time.
Oh, okay. And for you, Luan, how is it? How is it?
Actually, I don't know how to deal with this kind of this situation, but this always happen, I think, to everyone because, for an example, all of us have already passed through an important exam, and I think all of us have studied a lot for it. And in the day of the exam, we feel depression, we feel anxious, and most of us don't know how to deal with this because it's difficult. I think it's a feeling that it's hard even to explain. So that makes difficult to deal.
Yeah, I agree with you. And no one teach us how to deal with this, you know, because it's not easy.
Yeah.
And for you, João,
When I feel under pressure because of the claim for being ready, the necessity for being ready for various opportunities the life shows when they show up. On the inside, I honestly can't deal with them. I just freak out. But on the outside, I pretend I'm kind of accustomed to everything, and I am under control of the situation. But to be honest, on the inside, I'm generally freaking out.
we need to act like it's everything okay, but
Yes,
inside
yes.
it's like
I
that
have to
meme
use
of the
all my
dog in the
knowledge.
fire.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
I have to use all my knowledge to my acting knowledge to pretend I'm under the control of the situation.
we become global actor and actresses at this time. And for you, Bia, how is it? How do you deal? You just freak out too, or just change your hair color? Just kidding.
Yeah, I definitely freak out as João. But usually, of course, depending on the situation, but usually is inside and outside. You know, I just
Yeah.
freak out. And of course, depending. But yeah, I usually it's not just depression, but and feel that I'm not good enough. But the time is something that I can't deal with. You know, I'm always having so many things that I can deal, but I should deal with that. And so time is something that freaks me out. And I don't know, usually I freak out for a couple minutes or days or weeks, and after that I just try to stay calm. No, you can do it. Just take a take a time to yourself, breathe, do something that you like, and yeah, it's like that. I try to take a moment for me, just even if that's just for an hour, one day, you know, a time.
And you, Gustavo, do you know a way
Yeah.
to deal?
Yeah, like I used to think like, oh, it is just some project. Relax, stay calm, and do the work. Because in my work, I have some like a kind of pressure. Or you have until this end of this year to finish this project. Oh my gosh, what I gonna do? I just relax and oh, it is just a project. If you finish, okay. If you not, I will continue the next day. So I
Yeah.
stay calm and try to finish. Because if I'm working under the pressure, it's kind of difficult to do the activity
Yeah.
because my mind not doesn't work well. I start overthinking and get an action about the
Yeah.
situation.
I try to sleep when I am freaking out because I will forget all the problems for a while, you know, just take a nap. I believe that is something good
Yeah.
to do, or it's something that I really like to just stay calm and remember who I am, to not freak out because I when I am like really nervous, my muscles just start to be rigid, you know, and some I don't know, I forget, but uh, red sprinkles on my skins when I get really nervous and anxious. Yeah, it's talking therapy here. We always remember this. Normally it's on happy hour, the talking therapy with some people drunk, but today it's everybody okay talking about. So guys, we are
Now,
talking about,
unfortunately, we are sober.
yeah, that's really good.
It's therapy and therapy in
Yeah,
English.
therapy in therapy. And we have Frida here with us to help us.
Yes, she's here.
So, guys, do you think that this pressure to be ready has consequences in our health and how, you know? To me, it's like this. I feel something really on my body when I am really anxious, my muscles, or when I am really angry or nervous. My body speaks to me literally. I know how I am, and I try to control my face, you know, but just say I am freaking out. And I believe that it's something really bad. Sometimes I cannot sleep well when I am like this, you know. We feel like the blonde is boiling, so you cannot even stop. Do you believe that it affects our mental health and how, or health actually, not only mental? Would you like to start? Luan?
I would like, yes, I would
Oh, go,
like,
João.
I would like to start. Yes, I do think always feeling under pressure can have very serious consequences in our health, mainly in our mental health, as you were just saying. Because the thing is that uh, I believe uh, the pressure in a certain degree can be very positive, but due to the whole pandemic and the quarantine and the lockdown consequences, the level of pressure has been so great that it has had a negative effect in our life. It has made us feel even more anxious. It has made us freak out more frequently, and it has led us to a state of anxiety, of deep loneliness that is indeed very difficult to control. So answering the question, yes, I think it has a consequence in our health, mainly in the mental aspect.
Yeah, I do believe too. And for you, Gustavo, what do you think?
Yeah, yeah, sometimes it's great to work under the pressure because you can learn new things that you was thinking it's impossible to do. But if you work like every day under the pressure, it can have serious consequences in your life, like you the way you think, you sleep because you start to like overthink and you take a long time to sleep, um, and your sister immunity can decrease a lot because of this pressure and other causes in your life like um, depression and others issues.
Yeah, we have seen this. Like John said, during pandemic, it was really worst. If I'm not mistaken, the number of suicide had increased last year because of pandemic and loneliness. People alone, the pressure of keep living. I believe it was so big to deal with. In if you have no one to support you, it's worst. And what do you think, Duda?
I agree with you guys. Like sometimes we're really hard on ourselves and like maybe we just have to face it, but like in our head it's not this easy. So yeah, I agree with you guys. I don't know what else can I add to it. That's it.
Yeah, thank you. And for you, Luan, what do you think? Do you have something more to add? Do you agree with us?
Actually, I totally agree with all you said, mainly what João Paulo said, because there are some levels of pressure that are good. For an example, when we have a period for do some activity, some work, this kind of pressure of the time, sometimes it's good for we be more productive. That's what I think, guys. I don't know if you agree with that, but there are other levels of pressure. For an example, the pressure that ourselves put in our mind. This kind of pressure sometimes can be not so good for our health.
Yeah. And for you, Bia, how is it?
Yeah, definitely that's not healthy. That's not good for our health because, well, I suffer from anxiety. So every time that I freak out, I have crisis, and sometimes it drives me to depression. So that's not good at all for me and for my healthy mental health and like physical health. 2020 2018 was a really difficult year for me. And since that year, my immune system, I'm not sure if the word is right, but my immune system don't work very well because of all of the depression that I suffered in that year. So yeah, Russia is not good.
Yeah.
I mean, could be, but depending on the level, right?
Yeah. Nothing too much is good.
Exactly.
Maybe sleep is. So guys, recently we hear a lot about soft skills. I don't know if you have heard about these, and one of them is flexibility. People say a lot, you need to be flexible, and everything else you need to adapt to. And everything that it's almost common sense. So how could you define a flexibility? And if you consider yourself a flexible person? Let me see, Gustavo, would you like to start?
Yeah, I don't consider myself as a flexible person because I like to follow routine. Like during the week, I used to do this type of activity, and during the weekend, I used to do other type of activities. But I define it flexibility has like the facility of the adaptation some situation, like to change your job, to change your routine. Like one day you use it to work in your house, another day you used to work in a coffee or on your office, for example. And so you change, like you move to another city, and like every year or something like that.
Yeah.
It's a kind of flexibility,
I would
in
define
my
like you
opinion.
too, like to adapt to these stuffs. And for you, Luan, how do you define flexibility? And you consider yourself flexible?
Define, I don't know how to define this as an ability. I just remember the physical concept. Sorry.
Yeah.
But I consider me as a flexible person, things and do different things along the day, you know. So I have this ability.
Yeah. Here on TNT as a host, you need net. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because of Wix, Zoom, YouTube, people, it's a lot of to deal with. So
Yeah,
you must be
that's true.
flexible. And for you, Duda, how would you define and you consider yourself?
I like think that for me, be flexible is like being able, not able, but like have an open mind to do different things or be into different situations. And I think I do fine with that because like I actually learn things really quickly when I want. And
Important.
yeah, when I want, I do it. And I can like deal with different situations. I don't have problems with that. Like, yeah, that's what I think. I'm lazy today, you know. I'm just
It's the time. It's normal. And for you, Joe?
I do consider myself a flexible person. In these days, we just have to be flexible. There is no other option than being anything else than flexible. But as a worker and employee, I just have to say and to tell you guys, this is something I would never open in a, for example, in a job interview but generally when I listen to the word flexibility in the description of a job, I can't help thinking that I will be at an extra job, or I will be enlarged with my scope of work without compensation, an equivalent compensation. But you know, things of the job market. Anyways, I do consider myself a flexible person, and as a matter of fact, this is something that will always happen in our work reality.
Yeah, I just remember one page on Facebook that had some uh, work advertisement about marketing, and it was like, my goodness, be my slave, almost like this. Do everything to clean and
Yeah.
manage social
You do the
medias, you know?
cooking, you do the cleaning, you do the
Yeah.
job, and you take care of my kids.
Yeah, almost like this. And for you, Bia?
I think I am flexible, but to be honest, I don't know. I think it depends on the situation, on like for who, the whole situation itself, depends. I won't put me in a position that I will be that people will take advantage on me, I won't put me in that position. So I am flexible, but I have a limit.
Yeah, I believe that's not being flexible, when across this limit is like explore the person. It's not
Yeah,
more flexibility.
exactly.
It's just like John said. They want to just take all of they can from you and just eat. Yeah, take yourself. You give a hand and they want the entire body. It's
I'm
just
laughing,
like
but I'm
that.
crying on the inside.
Yeah, just like that. I wake every day Brazilian. It's like the meme. So guys, this like we are in talking therapy, I will start answering this one, that we cannot always win, and we know that, but it's really hard to put away this feeling, and how learn with our failures. I know we can learn from this. I believe that when we uh, had a failure, we learn more than when we are doing something normally, because we won't forget this, will be in your mind. But I remember about not failure in job or everything, but games. I hate lose. I hate. When I was a kid, I don't like. Now I know how to deal better, but I really was bad. I didn't play football because I was not good, and I don't like to lose, so I didn't play. It was, the other things I do because I was good. I learned faster. I won. I had a friend that I remember when we played domino. I don't know how to say, and she was barely to lose. She literally put the table, turned the tables out, to not lose. The game is won. It's finished.
Healthy, very healthy.
Yeah, really, really healthy. So how to learn with our failures? How to deal with them? Who would you like to start? Healthier, not putting the table away and finishing everything, just freaking out.
Can I go?
Yeah.
I think this is the best way.
Yeah, you should kick some asses and just don't care about the others.
This too.
Yeah. No, I think like you have to seriously now. I think you should see what you did wrong, Actually, that's things that I try to do. I don't even remember what we were talking about, but wait.
About learn with failures. And
yeah.
Learn to fail, to lose.
Yeah, it's something that is really hard for me. Actually, when I fail, like the moments after that, I just get really sad. But then I always think that things happen for a reason. I'm not talking about games, okay? But
Yeah.
life, I always try to think like that. And when something goes wrong, I really like after this, after like being really sad, I try to be like thinking what I did wrong and what can I do to not fail again, you know? But I always get really sad.
And who'd you like to go now? Go, Bia.
I agree with Duda, but I think when you're failing, you should just take the game, you know, and say to the person, the game is mine, so I will win. No, no, I'm just kidding. I totally agree with Duda, but that's something that I learned because when I was a kid, I used to hate when I failed, you know, like in games. But when I grow up, I try to understand that when I fail, when I want so bad to win, but I fail, I need to work out to win the next time. So that's how I picture a fail, you know. I try to be better in the next time.
Yeah. And for you, Gustavo.
Yeah, man. I fail a lot, so I I fail more than I win because it's normal. So every time I try to avoid the last mistakes and try to do again until I achieve my goal. Like for example, in English, I repeat until I achieve the correct pronunciation. It's but I
That's
have
really good.
ma- many other things. It's
Please.
Yeah.
one example.
Yeah. Thank you. And people are coming back. It's everybody back? Oh, oh, it is. So guys, how it was the conversation? Did you enjoy it?
Yes, was amazing.
That's really good. Did you answer all the questions? Or was not possible? Uh, Ana, you are muted. Ana Beatriz Alvin. You have to say the entire name. I don't know if you were saying something. So guys, I would like to know about you. We were talking about the sixth question about failure, you know, and we here don't like to lose. Sometimes we would like to just kick some asses, throw the table out, and finish the games and everything, you know. Would you like to do things easier, but it's not possible to do this. So how do you deal with failure in your life? Would you like to answer here? Someone?
I would like to answer
Go on.
because I said, Marion, that I'm not the person who wanna be the first one. I say I know say like I'm wrong or things like this. No, no problem with this. I'm not proud, no jealous or anything like this. So I think I don't know. I said that I don't know how to do with failures, but I know it is really good to learn it, you know. But I'm not the kind of you said like, oh my gosh, I need to be the first. I cannot like win something, you know.
Yeah. I was saying to the guys that I didn't play football because I was bad at football and I like it to win. So I didn't play it. It was, you know, a game. I just played what I was good and I used to win. But now I have learned. I am a better person now. Someone more would like to say something? Go on, Wellington. The other one. Wellington, I guess your audio, it's back. Wellington, are you listening now or not?
Yeah, yeah, I'm listening.
So how do you deal with failures? And do you learn with your failures?
Yeah, yeah. I learned so much. I enjoy the class. It was very funny, but
Yeah.
it's good. It's good. It's good. I don't have a lot of practicing. I'm not able to speak a lot, so but
it's okay.
Now I'm learning.
That's good. And how about you, Lorena? How do you deal with failures? Hi, Lorena, can you listen me? Yeah.
I was waiting for that. Thank you.
Yeah.
I
We
was
always
eager
have
for
to
that
say,
moment.
hi, Lorena.
I was eager for that moment.
Yeah.
It
I guess
so
she's,
bad.
yeah, she's not listening me. So, Mainara, you, that is your first time here with me. How do you deal with failures?
I don't understand this question.
It's like when you fail with something that you like in a game that you lose or a job that you not catch, something that you lose. How do you deal with this? And if you learn something from this, you try to take something to your life from when you lose.
Okay. In the most time that I lose something, I was sad and cried, but I try things and good things that I was you know. I
Yeah.
mean, I try, I try think improve my mind for think in good things
Yeah.
and don't think in the in what I lose.
Yeah, that's really
It's
good.
so hard. It's so hard. It's easier when I talk, but in situation it's so hard.
Yeah, I believe so. Could
Yeah.
be easier, but it's not. And
Yeah,
you,
it's
Leo,
not.
long time no see you. How do you deal with failures? You are just like me. I was just. It's not you. You won't fail.
I start to cry, guys. No, I'm
Finally, a good answer. Everyone wants to say that.
No, I really like listening music. This makes me feel comfortable, and but I try to put songs that it's just a little bit sad, but it will be better. For example, as I said, I really love Treat People with Kindness by Harry Styles. But people, I think about myself. So try yourself kindness and try you better. So I think about it.
Yeah, that's something really good to do. I listen to music too. It's good. So guys, we had finished our time already. We have to finish the meeting today, but I will see you next week and tomorrow besides this, because Luan will be here at Friday, 6 p.m. in his first meeting. So come, you can still schedule. I believe that is still having places to apply. And next week with him will be at Monday. Am I not wrong, Luan? Say to
Yeah,
us.
that's right. Please, guy, join me.
Yeah, and do not forget to answer the feedback that you will receive. Comment to us some topics that you'd like to us to bring. anything that you think that we could be better or something that can change. We are all open. And if you would like to be a host too, you can apply. It's necessary minimum participating on 20-minute meetings just to know how it works a little bit. And after this, you just click on host there on eAprendi website and apply there. We need really, oh my gosh, we really need your help. So just apply there. We have a lot of spaces to fulfill. Our goal is achieve 24 hours of English till the last of this year. So if you be host, we can do that. Yeah, we are trying to cap people from Latin America and other countries to join us. And because of the time, sometimes they cannot. So if you had 24 hours, it's easier. Nowadays, we already had people from Costa Rica, Colombia, some people from Asia, Angola, Benin. So if you had more time to schedule, they will appear. I love you too, Leo, and see you next week. See you Friday at happy hour. Do not forget to schedule. Happy hour just had time to begin, no have time to finish. It start at 10 p.m. So see you guys.
Bye.
Take care of yourself. Bye bye.
Bye, everyone.